Hi guys, I'm Lyria Gordon, a devotional author, and I am inviting you to discover with me the treasures of God's Word from Psalm 119. Verse 162 reads, I rejoice in your word like one who discovers a great treasure. Psalm 119 is the largest chapter in the Bible with 176 verses. This is a psalm that glorifies God and His Word. It makes reference of God's Word in almost every verse. Each verse is like a treasure waiting to be discovered, offering revelation, wisdom, guidance, and nourishment for our souls. It started out by revealing that a person is filled with joy, true happiness, and is favored by God when they live according to the guidance and revelation of God's Word, as well as seeking Him wholeheartedly. Now let's continue discovering the treasures of God's Word. God's Word brings revelation to the greatness of God and His unconditional love for us. It reveals our identity in God. It brings us guidance, correction, discipline, and boundaries for life. God's Word brings freedom from oppression, deliverance from the bondage of sin and demonic strongholds. It gives us a godly hatred against injustice. It also gives us comfort, hope, joy, peace, and confirmation of God's promises. God's Word gives us the courage to maintain moral purity. It gives wisdom to choose right in relationships. It teaches us that His Word are our most trusted advisors. It protects our hearts from being unforgiving and cold. It keeps us from wandering aimlessly through life and gives clarity of purpose. God's Word reveals truth and lies. It also renews and strengthens us when we're grieving. It revives and refreshes us when we're feeling worn out. It protects and sustains us against our enemies. God's Word teaches faithfulness and contentment. It keeps our hearts from dishonest gain and envy. It keeps us from the meaningless distraction of this world. God's Word gives us discernment, knowledge, understanding, and great intelligence and wisdom. It also teaches us the importance of praying and meditating on His Word. God's Word reveals how much we truly love and appreciate it by the great peace we have. It increases our appetite the more we spend studying His Word, and it's so sweeter than honey. It teaches us to be people who praise and give thanksgiving to God. God's Word is the original blueprint for our lives. So I challenge you to be intentional and committed to discovering these timeless treasures and obeying God's Word.